Aliens in the jungle. In the heart of the Peruvian jungle, our humble banana farm stood as an oasis of familiarity. It was a tranquil place, with the distant calls of exotic birds and the rustling of leaves creating a soothing symphony. But one ominous night, that serenity shattered. I was at home, alone, lost in the pages of a book. When the door flung open, Maria and Diego, my younger siblings, burst in, their faces white as ghosts. Their eyes were wide, filled with a terror I'd never seen before. Their words stumbled out in a frenzy, a tale that seemed more suited to science fiction than reality. Aliens, tall ones, in green. They gasped, their breaths uneven as they tried to explain the inexplicable. They spoke of creatures standing at least 7 feet tall, with limbs like spindly branches and eyes that shone like emeralds. Those otherworldly beings had nearly taken them, their presence sending shivers down my spine, gripped by a mixture of fear and protective instinct. I dashed to the corner of the room where we kept our old shotgun. The weight of the weapon in my hands was oddly comforting. As I loaded it with trembling fingers, the night air grew heavy with tension. The porch light cast long shadows, and the jungle seemed to hold its breath. Stepping onto the porch, the sticky humidity clung to my skin as I peered into the enveloping darkness. And then I saw them. Standing amidst the shadows were figures draped in green armor that glinted faintly in the moonlight. They moved with an eerie grace, like wraiths in the night. Summoning my courage, I aimed the shotgun and pulled the trigger. The explosion reverberated through the air, followed by the acrid scent of gunpowder. But my heart sank as I watched the pellets bounce harmlessly off the alien's armor, like raindrops hitting a windshield. It was as if the laws of physics had betrayed me. I fired shot after shot, desperation and disbelief mounting with each futile attempt. The aliens turned toward me, their luminous eyes locking onto mine. A chill ran down my spine as I realized their gaze seemed to pierce into my very soul. It was a gaze that seemed to say they were beyond my comprehension. As suddenly as they had appeared, the aliens turned and retreated, their forms fading into the depths of the jungle. The relief that washed over me was tinged with confusion. Why had they come? What did they want? And why had they left so abruptly? Days turned into nights, and my family huddled together within the safety of our home. Every creak, every whisper of the wind sent our hearts racing. Sleep became elusive as we grappled with the unsettling reality that we were not alone in our corner of the jungle. Weeks passed without another sighting of the enigmatic beings. Doubt gnawed at us. Had it all been a shared hallucination, a manifestation of our isolation and fear? But the memory of my siblings' terror was all too real, and I couldn't dismiss it as a mere illusion. Even now, as the jungle once again comes alive with the symphony of its nocturnal residents, I can't shake the feeling that those luminous eyes are still watching. The memory lingers, a reminder that in the heart of the unknown, we are but small and fragile,